People magazine set out to find the best pie in every state, and Lexington Bakery made the list.
People picked Magee's Bakery's transparent pie, the best pie in Kentucky. It's on with Greg Higgins. He is the co-owner of Magee's. Thank you so much for being here and bringing us your award-winning pie.
Well, thank you for having me. I feel great being here. This is Throwback Thursday. This pie is as throwback as it gets in the pie world.
It is.
So,
and it dates back. I mean, it got started like popular in Maysville. And tell us a little bit about the history of the transparent pie, because I've actually never had one.
Well, from what I've been able to find out, Martha Washington actually had the original recipe that was similar to this. Not identical, but similar. So it's been around since the early 1800s, late 1700s. Then Mr. Magee opens up his shop in Maysville in the 20s, and I'm sure this was one of the first products that they made and that he was producing and selling out of that bakery in Maysville. So in Maysville, they call them puddings, and here we call them chess pies or transparent pies.
Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, that's the first thing I asked. I was like, is this a chess pie?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
No, that's exactly what it is. So people have a couple of different names for them, you know, but it's pretty much the same product.
And it's not many ingredients. I mean,
No.
what is your key to success for a transparent pie?
just sugar. So sugar, butter, eggs, milk, a little bit of flour. Some people use cornmeal. Some people put a little bit of vinegar in there. But you know, those are those four ingredients right there, and you're good to go.
And you're not going to share, of course, all of your ingredients, right, for this? Because then everybody would be in People magazine.
Yeah, then I wouldn't be in business. So, yeah. But like I said, it's a very simple process to make, and there are a lot of recipes out there. You just have to find one that works for you, but that's the
Go ahead and
original.
get one. So this is, I brought the People magazine, the best pie in every state. It's on newsstands now. What has it been like at Magee's since you got this national attention? I mean, you know, it's one thing to say the best pie in Lexington. They're saying this is the best pie in the state of Kentucky.
Yeah.
What's it been like?
Well, it kind of came out of nowhere, and then once we got nominated, we were excited, and then it came through. And you know, this is something we've been doing. I've been doing since I started working in the bakery 30 years ago. And that we've been doing, you know, since Mr. Magee started back in the 20s. And so this to me is something very elemental, if you will. So for them to nominate us and have this award is obviously awesome, you know.
Forgive me, I don't have a plate. Is it okay? I'm just going to eat it out of my hand?
That's fine.
Oh my God.
And are you doing anything for customers right now? I mean, like they can come in and try the transparent pie.
Well, they can always do that. That's always been that way, you know.
Okay.
So.
I just took a bite. I don't know if you just heard the, oh my God.
Yeah, no.
But that was because I just took a bite of your pie.
Well, so you notice the pudding consistency?
Yes.
That's why we get that
Delicious.
pudding
I've had a
thing.
lot of chess pies. Trust me, I love pie. But
This is
honey,
fantastic.
this is fantastic. It's not, you know, chess pie is supposed to be sweet, but not too. It's it's perfect. The perfect consistency. I mean, the crust is great. You all make the crust?
Yeah, well,
yourselves?
I'm glad you brought that up, because that's one thing that I've gone back to a lard-based crust. We were using
that makes a
all-purpose
difference.
shortening, so
Yeah.
I've gone further back because I get better results from lard. So some of the things that we were taught not to go towards back when I first started baking have now become back in vogue. And lard is one of those things.
Oh yeah, I mean, because it's so flaky, but yet it's so
Awesome. Well,
light,
thank
like
you.
at the same
Yes.
time.
Thank you.
Like
thank
I'm
you.
like, that's hard to do.
That means a lot to me.
No,
As a pie person, that's a good
because
thing.
everybody
you know?
thinks it's about the
Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, it is well done.
awesome.
You have to go and check this out. Their transparent pie, Magee's Bakery, 726 East Main Street, and check out their website, mageesbakery.com. It is fantastic. And stay with us. The pet of the day is next.